Fa Welcome to the last Premier League roundup of 24-25 season. Week 38 just finished, and we are going to go over the results real quick, especially the ones that didn't matter for any European places. So let's start off with Bournemouth versus Leicester. 2-0 win for Bournemouth. Nice way for them to end the season. Nice win at home for them. Then we have Ipswich against West Ham. 3-1 win for West Ham. Ipswich were going down from very early on. And yeah, West Ham just ended the season with a nice win over the relegation team. We have Southampton versus Arsenal. At least my team finished this season with a win. Didn't look like it, but Ødegaard found his shooting boots and he scored a goal. It was a great goal. Arsenal didn't play really well, but I'm just happy that the season is over. I hope they have a great summer. So next season, I can see my team lifting silverware again because it's been way too long. And speaking about Arsenal, the women won the Champions League on Saturday after in the semi-finals beating Lyon, one of the best women's teams in history. They faced off against Barcelona in the final, the clear favorite for this final. But they really managed to fight against Barca. They kept a clean sheet and they beat Barcelona 1-0 with the famous song singer by the crowd 1-0 to the Arsenal. Great job by the women. I hope the men follow that example next season because that's the kind of fight we want to see from our men's team too. But congratulations to the women. Great job. And hopefully next season you can win even more trophies. Then we have Tottenham versus Brighton. Also a game that didn't have any effect on anything. 4-1 win for Brighton, making it 22 losses for Tottenham this season. Unfortunately, they won the Europa League, so they don't really care. But yeah, 4-1 win for Brighton. Nice way to end the season. Wolves versus Brentford 1-1. Draw at the Molineux. Both teams weren't playing for anything. So yeah, end of the season, go again next year. Then when it comes to the European spots, it's Fulham against Man City. Man City beating Fulham 2-0. Kind of an easy win for them. Haaland getting on the score sheet again. Kevin De Bruyne's last game. Great end to the season for Man City, and they qualified for the Champions League. I forgot Liverpool against Crystal Palace 1-1. Liverpool have been on the beach ever since they won the title. So yeah, the two domestic cup winners or the domestic title winners, they face off against each other. Liverpool Crystal Palace 1-1 draw. Even a red card in this game for Grafenberg. But yeah, they both don't really care about the result here. We have Man United versus Aston Villa. 2-0 win for Man United. That means that Aston Villa doesn't qualify for the Champions League. It's crazy. Unai Emery's team have been great all season. They did well in the Champions League. And now next season they will have to play Europa League. But the only upside to that is they have the best Europa League manager already there, so maybe they even win it next season. But the game did have some controversies. You had the red card for Martinez. Most people say that that was a deserved red card. But the big controversy was the goal from Aston Villa that was ruled out. Most people feel like the goalie didn't really have possession of the ball, so the goal should have stood. But yeah, there's nothing else to do right now. Bad day for Aston Villa, but they will probably come back next season stronger and better. Man United winning, it doesn't matter for them, but they did spoil it for Aston Villa. You have Newcastle versus Everton, with Everton beating Newcastle, but because of the Aston Villa loss, Newcastle still secured a Champions League spot. You have Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Chelsea beating Nottingham Forest 1-0. Either team would have been going to the Champions League if they won, and it was Chelsea coming up with the win, which also in turn helped Newcastle get into those Champions League spots. And yeah, that was the season. A lot of ups and downs. Easy title win for Liverpool. You have Crystal Palace, Liverpool, Newcastle, Tottenham, all winning trophies this season. Chelsea can add their name to that list by winning the Conference League. And yeah, see you guys next season. Peace.
Maybe they're inviting a bit of pressure. Can they beat the keeper from here? And they 1-1 with the keeper. That was an amazing save. Successful ball clearance. What can they do with this one? It could be a good shot and a good save at the end. Tackled below the gap. They tested the keeper at least. That's the final whistle, and that brings this to a close. What an incredible match of five-a-side football.